I occasionally get questions about what I do for water purification when I'm out in the wilderness, or when I'm in a place that's remote enough where there isn't access to like readily available potable water. So on mission trips and things like that, you have to purify your water. I keep it pretty simple. I use these Coleman water purification tablets. It's a two-part system. When I was younger, when I was a kid, all that was available was the iodine tablets, and it tasted terrible. And the first time I started using this two-part system, because this has a yellow cap, I thought that this was the active ingredient, because of the iodine, and it's actually the neutralizer. So the first one of these I made, I accidentally put the neutralizer in, and then the active ingredient, and I had to start over. I've also tried the Aquamira drops, and for me that system, I don't like it as much. It's easier for me to drop a tablet in than it is to mess with the drops, because you have to mix them up and you have to wait 5 minutes with the stuff mixed in this little cap. And most of the time, if I'm getting water, I just want to reach down into a stream or whatever, fill my water bottle, and then just drop a tablet in and forget about it for a little while. The other thing you could do is try to boil your water, and boil it for 10 minutes or whatever the recommended amount of time is. And that certainly works, but depending on the environment and depending on your activity level, you might have to be boiling up to 20 liters of water per person per day. If that's the case, it becomes a little impractical, because you're either going to have to stop quite often and start a fire and boil water and wait, or everybody's going to have to carry a pretty big load of weight. There are a lot of filters on the market, and I'm sure there are some that are just great. I've tested quite a few different filters under various conditions, and they seem to work pretty well if you're drinking out of a clear running mountain stream. But unfortunately, most of the time when I find water, it's like nasty, swampy stuff. And most of those filters will clog after just a few liters, essentially becoming worthless. The final thing I do, if I'm in an area where I know there's bad water, is I take Cipro, and this is not medical advice, and it's a 500 milligram tablet that I take twice a day.